Hello. So the Resident Evil movie trailer has come out, and I have opinions. There's I'm very mixed about it. Uh, First of all, let me get this out of the way. I think Zach Krieger's probably like a casual fan. From what he said, he sounds like he has probably touched the game before. I do feel this is like a one for me, one for you, one for you, one for me situation, where a director will take a project. Zach Krieger has made Barbarian and Weapons, and they've both been pretty successful. He's made a pretty uh, good name and reputation for himself in horror. So I think Hollywood said, okay, do this one for us, and then the next project will be whatever he wants. So Zach Krieger is gonna he made this Resident Evil, so probably his next project is gonna be something completely unique, something completely his. Um, but yeah, I do think it is a one for you, one for me situation. And with Resident Evil, I just wish it wasn't a Resident Evil movie, but very interesting. It supposedly takes place during the events of Resident Evil 2, which someone already said this is weird because it's snowing, and I don't think it's winter in Resident Evil 2. I think isn't it in September or something, or October? It's been a while, but yeah, and they also say he has a cell phone during the movie. He does, yeah. He has a. Is that actually a cell phone? That is a cell phone. So that's weird. I'm one of those people that doesn't care if something is adapted 100% to the games or whatever it's trying to adapt. One of my guilty pleasures is the Paul W. S. Anderson, Mila Jovovich, Resident Evil movies. They are, they're not good movies, but I have fun with them. They're really dumb and goofy. But the thing about this is, at the very least, respect this movie for not bringing in canon characters. Like Leon's not in this movie, or Claire, or Jill, or Chris. Nobody's in this movie. This is just all completely. They're his own original characters, and he wants to basically make a movie about somebody without the training. Leon was, a cop, and Chris and Claire were STARS members. So they all had some training with firearms and stuff. So this is supposed to be just some guy, some regular guy, and that's why he wanted to make this movie. So, yeah, I respect that decision, and I kind of actually prefer it. Like, I'm kind of tired of seeing characters that I want to see being portrayed by actors that, I don't know, probably don't fit the bill very well, or don't look right, or don't act well. I'm tired of seeing characters butchered. So this is the take I kind of like. That this is just an original character, and he's not going to be Leon or anything like that, because we had a lot of criticism from the last Leon we got, which is from Welcome to Raccoon City, which that movie sucked. But yeah, exactly. Like Welcome to Raccoon City, you did get the characters that everybody wants to see on screen, but they're never gonna get them right. If they ever do cast them, they're never gonna get these characters right. So I'd rather see this, where it's just an original taking place during the moments of the actual game. So it's still part of the universe, I guess, but not butchering the characters that are already established. I do also want to see the Spencer Mansion, and see Resident Evil 1 be done. But I just don't think anyone's ever going to get it right. So I'd rather just stop seeing people fail at it and just see someone do something completely different. But that is one of my complaints here is I don't think this should have been a Resident Evil movie at all. I don't think there's any mentions of Umbrella. If it does take place in the same world, Umbrella would have its, greedy little hand everywhere. So there should be like a poster up or something for Umbrella, something that ties it to Resident Evil somehow. I don't even think they mentioned Raccoon City. I only watched the trailer once, but uh, they don't they don't really, if they didn't drop the Resident Evil title, you wouldn't know. You would just think this zombie monster movie. But that is one thing I do respect is it's a zombie monster movie. That's the thing with Resident Evil. It's not just a zombie video game. It's all kinds of monsters and even like humans can be the bad guys here too. And I mean, this is creative. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like a big monster balled up with a bunch of zombies, and it's gonna get to a point where there's gonna be a ton of zombies around. So I am kind of excited for it, but it's a mixed bag. Like I know the point of this. It's Zach Krieger's doing this to fund his next project. That's what he's doing. I don't think his heart's like completely in it, but he did. I'm pretty sure his movie's gonna be good. Resident Evil name attached to it or not, you could watch this as a regular zombie movie. It's probably gonna be entertaining, tense. I do have another problem though, is I love death scenes, and it seems like this is just gonna be one character throughout the whole movie. So he's not gonna die until the very end. There's a chance he might die, but a lot of the tension's gonna be gone throughout the movie because he's the only character. He's not gonna die unless it's at the very end. That's where I'll start getting tense. Like, oh shit, is he gonna die? By the time he's like at the finish line or whatever. But it's just one guy, so I don't know if he's gonna meet people along the way. But throughout the whole trailer, it's just him. That's actually really creepy visual. I wonder if he's gonna move. He's gonna start crawling, or his belly's gonna open up and spew out babies or something. I don't know. Creepy stuff. Creepy stuff. Yeah, what do you guys think about it? I know this is gonna be a movie where it's gonna be a mixed reception. People are gonna love it, and people are gonna hate it, and both sides. I think the people that are gonna hate it are gonna hate it for the wrong reasons. Like every movie, even if it's an adaptation, I'm gonna judge it as a movie first. So this, even though it is a Resident Evil adaptation, I'm gonna judge it as a movie first. If it's an entertaining, scary, tense movie, I'm gonna like it. I'm not just gonna, hate on it just because it has a Resident Evil name and it doesn't have any Resident Evil characters in it. I don't mind that. If it's a good movie, it's a good movie. That's what I'm worried about. I'm just tired of bad movies. But I it looks promising. Sadly, it doesn't look like a Resident Evil movie, but I don't mind it. I'm gonna judge it as a movie first. I think most people should try to keep that open mind. But as a movie, it looks fun. It looks entertaining. I don't mind the change. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Whether you're excited or nervous about a new. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was it like? I think there was 6 Mila Jovovich ones. 5 or 6. I think there was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5. No, wait, there's 6, right? There is Resident Evil Afterlife. No, Resident Evil Apocalypse. Then it's Extinction, Afterlife, Retribution, the final chapter. There's 6 Mila Jovovich movies. Damn. And then there's the Welcome to Raccoon City, and then there's that Netflix one, which I never got past that first episode. So there's 8 adaptations, live action adaptations out there. This is our 9th. Damn. I hope it's good, at least as a movie. Yeah, let me know what you guys think.